Hello everyone, Viva La Minecraft here, and welcome to a weird random video that I decided that I would do. And this is kind of a video talking about a theory I kind of came up with related to pretty much everything in Minecraft. I'm not going to show you yet. And by theory, I don't mean like a question and a reasonable answer. By theory, I kind of mean like the sun's going down. By theory, I kind of mean like a body of knowledge that may or may not be associated, or that is. Never mind. It's a body of knowledge, and that gives us information. I looked up that definition on the internet of the second definition of theory. So, in this theory, body of knowledge thing, I kind of talk about categorizing everything in Minecraft into categories. So here are the categories I came up with: blocks, just like this one; items, like a shovel, where are you? Entities, like this creeper. Okay, you get the idea. I'm in peaceful mode because it went away. Particles, like fire or smoke. And sprites, like the sun that we just modified. Okay, and get rid of that too. So here's the kind of things that differentiate all these. I kind of made a little fun graph for us. Physics. Blocks most definitely have physics. You can like jump on them, you can walk into them, you can jump off of them, and all that kind of stuff. And so in that manner, they have physics. Items, they do not have physics. Now let me talk about what an item is. The definition of an item that I came up with, well, definition of items is very vague, but by item, I'm talking about like things that can only exist in the player's inventory. If they're not in the player's inventory, they become an entity. Now, blocks can exist as entities also. They're items to begin with. Like, they're in the inventory, and then they can become entities, or they can stay blocks. So, it's confusing. The whole items-entities relationship is confusing. Because things will traverse across all these categories like very often through gameplay. Entities, most people know what an entity is if you're a more technical side in Minecraft. Oh, also, before I move on to that, I wanted to mention that items includes everything in Minecraft, all the things that can exist in the inventory in Minecraft to the creative menu, not in my definition. It's a different definition. Now, okay, so for entities, like this is an entity. And when you middle click on it with your middle mouse, you get a spawn sheep, okay? So, and when you right click on it, you place this. So this is more like so entities are more like blocks than items are like blocks. You can go away. So in this sense, this is an item. And when I right click on it, it turns into an entity. Just like when there's a block in your inventory and you right click on it, it becomes a block in the world. But before then, it's an item. But not really like an item. It's in your inventory, but items can only exist in your inventory, like a shovel. But they become an entity. So, but also like when you right click on this, when you right click on it, it becomes an entity. So this is also an item. It's because it can only exist as an entity or an item. That just got confusing. Okay, particles. I can burn the sheet. Yippee. Come on. Good. So, particles, like smoke are particles. But I was like, so then what is fire? What is fire? So I went through this process that I came up with right here. Let me move on actually. Sprites, like the sun. If you go into the Minecraft wiki, it talks about, and you search sun in like the search box, it'll say the sun is a sprite that appears in the sky during daytime or something like that. And also the same for the moon, but talking about nighttime, obviously. So I was like, what is fire? Everyone wonders that. What is fire? Even in the real world, we wonder, what is fire? Is it a solid? Is it a liquid? Is it a gas? No one knows. It's a plasma, ions and stuff. I don't know why I said that funny. Ions. I'm on break for too long. So I went through my process. So have physics, exist in worlds. We already kind of covered this on accident. So blocks can exist in worlds. Items can't. See what I'm doing here? Entities can. Particles can. Sprites I did not consider to be able to exist in the world because they don't have a definite location. They are like, how I like to think about them is they're a projection. They don't actually, or they're not actually there. You cannot fly up for so long or teleport yourself so high that you reach the sun. That's not how that works, you know? I'm not falling. There we go. Oh, never mind. I'm falling fast enough. This is a real inconvenience. Okay. Anyway, I didn't think that through. So they don't have a definite location. So I kind of organize these in levels of abstractness. Probably should switch these two, but these are kind of can go both ways, so I put them in between. Can exist in inventory. Blocks can. Entities can. Items can. Entities can. Particles cannot, and sprites cannot. So, but when you're right-clicking on this, you're placing. It's a weird, like, fire is like kind of a block because I think, but you can't, like, it doesn't, you can't like see it, you know. And like if I were to get rid of this and right-click on you, you just get it's kind of like water. Water. That's another good example. That's like a particle. It's also a block. I think that's another category. We need another category. Liquids. Yeah, liquids have physics, can exist in worlds, but cannot. But can, I don't know. It's so difficult, people. I put credits. It gets very confusing. You can come up with your own interpretation of this and email a picture of it to me, or I don't know, something like that. Never mind. But that's about it. You can comment with your theory in the description, or not in the comments section. And I think that's about it. Let me take a screenshot. Go over here. Let's move you out of the way for now. It's all good. That's the in recording key. I almost accidentally pressed that. That would have been bad. F2. There we go. Okay. I'll use that as the thumbnail. And I think that's about it for this video. I have a bag of pistachios next to me. I just realized that. That's random. Anyway. So I will see you guys in the next video. Oh, yeah, I gotta do an outro. If you liked, hit the like button. If you would like to tell me anything, well, actually, if you'd like to tell me anything or present your thinking about this topic, put that in the description. And if you would, what else is there? I probably left out like tons of stuff. I know I left out liquids, but probably like on this side of the attributes, I probably left out a lot of stuff accidentally. Like opacity, stuff like that. Anyway, so yes, hit the share button if you like to share and choose your social media outlet of choice. Set it right that time. And what else is there? Oh yeah, hit the subscribe button if you'd like to be notified when I upload videos and do streams on YouTube, which I never do. If I did, I'd probably do it to Twitch. But whatever. Yeah, anyway. What else is there? Oh yeah, and I will see you guys in the next video, which I hopefully will be automation. because I have not done that one in a while. I mean, I've done it recently, but I've done lots of other videos in between that one and this one. So, yeah, that's about it. And I will see you guys in the next time I do a video. Time it's on my mind. And that's about it. Adios.